Joining us right now is Erin Carere of Spy versus, is it
SPIA.
SPIA or SPIA?
SPIA. I
Or
know.
the SPIA in your life you got to spy on. Which is it?
It is spy versus SPIA because SPIA is Italian for spy, and it's about an American spy against an Italian spy.
Oh, even
Well,
better. I love it. I'm already like I'm having like theories in my head about this. Obviously, it looks fun. It looks like something that I want to see more of, and I know we could check it out right now at the 18th annual La Femme International Festival. Right now, that's the poster of it. I love the background that you have of it. But is he holding a gun, or is that something else? What's going on there?
yeah, that's definitely not a gun. So this is a spy. This is an action rom-com spy parody, and if you see there, that's actually a hairdryer.
Okay, I'm not gonna
Which
lie. I'm not. Wait, hold up, hold up. Does it have like a AK like attached to it, like hidden, or because I see her with the mic? But I mean, okay, what kind of spy is this?
So this spy is Carlo Il Bello, and he's a member of something that's known as the Gruppo di Supermodelli Speciali, which translates to the group of supermodel spies. That is an Italian group of spies dedicated to high fashion and jawlines so sharp they could be used as a weapon. So the conceit of Carlo Il Bello, my as you can see him doing his little dance there on
It's
screen.
a fun. Yeah, it's a fun.
Carlo Il Bello is perhaps what one might call vain, and he is a great spy, but he sometimes blunders. So, for example, instead of pulling out a gun at an appropriate moment, he may pull out a hair dryer or other items appropriate to coif himself and keep himself as beautiful as any James Bond that ever walked the earth. Whereas the other character, my character, is Erin Anderson. She's an American spy from Minnesota, but she's also Irina Volka, Russian soprano, because of course, one of the best ways to ingratiate yourselves into the lives of high-level Russian officials is by singing opera.
Okay. Well, I gotta say this. It already looks good. It's shot very well, by the way. I'm working on an action film. I'm not gonna lie. I'm almost thinking of you as like directing this because you really pulled it together on this, and it looks like A, fun, and B, just like something that usually spy movies aren't, which are like, oh, I want to watch, you know?
Thank you. I will say we had an amazing cinematographer. Her name is Janine Sides, and she's also a stunt cinematographer, meaning she did a lot of the action and fight scenes we did. She was literally in the middle, rolling around with her camera. She has done jumping from buildings with stunt people with her camera. She's amazing, an amazing cinematographer. We were very lucky to get her.
Okay, I'm excited for you. I'm excited for the entire thing that you're doing there. Again, it looks fun. It looks like how I know it's like how long is this? It's made for television and or I could see this as a film though. Are you like in talks for that or?
I would love to be in talks for that. We originally wrote it so we've written multiple episodes, and we wrote it such that if we were to film them all, it would actually also give you the experience of a feature film. Um, right now, we have just this proof of concept pilot episode, and I would love to make it a feature film or a limited series or whatever, however it would like to live. We actually filmed it just before COVID, and then we had COVID to edit and put it together. And there is, that was a time where we were like, oh no. And now I'm so glad that we finally got to finish it and bring it out after COVID. So I would love for it to be a feature film and or anything anywhere else that would like to live.
Well, I can see Annie and Erin like makeup artists kind of like be like that other spy, because they got to go anywhere and everywhere. Kind of like what was that one with Affleck? And he brought like his entire team to kind of like remember, and they were like part of a news crew or something, and they kind of
Argo?
yeah, that one.
Yes.
Right, it kind of reminds me of that in a way. I
Oh,
mean, it's
thank you.
not, but I like how you put at the end of this because you have a synopsis on this. It says if you like Moonlighting, True Lies, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, or Naked Gun, it's kind of like in that same kind of like field of hey, don't take it serious. It's not Mission Impossible with Tom, but I can see Tom
Right.
kind of having fun in this.
Yeah, well, didn't he do what's the movie he did where he played the film producer and they're all making that action movie and it's you know, they're making an action movie and Tom definitely lets himself have fun and lets his hair down, although in that film he was playing a bald person. But yes, I definitely could
It
see.
works.
I mean, it works. So thank you. Yeah, well, we definitely wanted to give a feel of a real spy movie and real action
Yeah.
whenever we could. So
Well,
thank
you
you.
did good. I always say, sound is important, right? I think you got that nailed
Oh
down.
yeah.
The way you shot it, you got that nailed down. So it looks like a feature. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't expect a short out of this. I'm not gonna lie. When I look at the trailer, so good job on that. That means you're already
Thanks.
there. Now you just need to put the funds together. And sometimes people don't understand when you're in a festival, you do what you can with what you got. But sometimes you got
Yeah.
to pull favor, right? And is there any nods
Yeah.
you want to say to those that kind of put their hand in this?
Oh, so many. First of all, we raised the money to film this initially on Kickstarter, and half of the funds came from Italy because one of our stars, of course, and co-writers is from Italy. He went to military school in Italy, so think of it as the West Point of Italy.
Yeah.
And we actually reached out to all these alumni from his military school, La Scuola Nunziatella in Naples, Italy, and so many of them contributed Kickstarter funds. We're so grateful. It's not really much of a thing they do in Italy at this point in time. And then the music is by my friend and brilliant songwriter and rocker, Mark Malman. I'm so grateful that he contributed the music and wrote the theme song. And there are so many people that it's almost too many to say thank you to, but John Norton was our editor and he really did such an amazing job for us. And I kept making changes and changes and changes. So where I'm just so lucky. All of the people, Evan, Graham Dunn did our post-production sound. So many people contributed. I'm sorry I can't name them all right now, but you'll
Well,
start playing me off with the music. So
Well, here's what I love. Here's what I love. It looks like film, right? And right now we're at a time where I'll give you an example. I probably watch every other day something with my mom because I want her safe, right? I don't want her to get any virus, right? There's so many viruses out there, right? And I say, okay, what do you want to watch next? And she's like, okay, I want to watch this, I want to watch that. But if it's got action in it, and yours does, she's like, okay, if it has like just like talk, 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 and talk, it's got to be like intrigue. And so she likes a lot of international stuff as of late. She's been watching Paris
mm,
films, France films, and she doesn't even mind like the occasional like dub,
wow.
right? She doesn't like reading. She hates reading. But I go,
Yeah.
okay, we're at a time where you can watch these films on your device, on your TV. And recently I got like a TV because the other one burnt out because we had like a power surge or something. And I got it, at like, Target for like, less than like $300. But my point is this: you can watch your film and you shot it really well. And what is that? Is that 4K or just because it looks pretty
Hmm.
like high def?
Yeah, it's 4K. Um, it was actually one of the reasons we were so lucky to get Janine to shoot it is that she had just gotten her brand new camera and she wanted to play with it before she went back to her job on Queen of the South, if you've ever seen that show.
Yeah.
So we were so lucky. She was like, "Yeah, I'll come do. I happen to have this time open up. I would love to come play with my camera and experiment and make sure I really know how to work with this on your proof of concept TV pilot short film." So we were lucky to have that. And I do hope that, when people watch it, they laugh. But we did write it to try to give a little something for everybody. So there's we not that we're trying to please everybody. We wanted, what's funny about the spy genre and what's funny about a will they won't they romantic comedy. We wanted to
Right.
bring those elements together. So that's why there's some action as well as, well, so far the main characters are only ever fighting, but it's fun fighting.
Well, I think it's fun. Even the first few, like probably 8 to 12 seconds, you show that and people are already like hooked, and I think you can make
Thanks.
anything out of that. You got a great cinematographer, great camera, by the way, because I'm already thinking like of a film including like wolves and like like
Ooh.
vampire and something that hasn't been
Mhm.
done. But do you have that like in your head somewhere?
I actually do have a project in my mind for vampires. All my life, people have told me I look like a vampire, which I finally, once I became an actor, realized it was a compliment.
It is. It's fierce. It's fierce. You know what? And people don't understand. Like, like it's some people believe in like the how do I put it? Like, okay, if you were a wolf, what kind of wolf would you be?
Ooh, well, I am from northern Minnesota, and I would be one of those gray wolves, one of those sleek, mysterious gray wolves who stares at you with their eyes when you drive up in the middle of the night and your eyes shine on them. I don't know if you've they're like timber wolves in northern Minnesota, so they're very mysterious and a little eerie. And if I were a vampire, you know, the thing about being a vampire, of course, the sucking blood part isn't very appealing to me. I'll just put it that way. But think about, you would finally have time to learn all the languages you want to speak, to master instruments, to read all the books, watch all the movies. I would be able to watch everything on Netflix. You know, I mean, that's what it would give you, the gift of time. Just saying.
I think you should call it Blood Hunter.
What? Yes, I love it. Blood Hunter. Although, again, personal aside, like blood.
Well, do you like steak?
No, I don't really. I grew up vegetarian, and I only started eating meat in my 20s. So I can't say that I like it or don't like it. I just sort of, it's not my first choice. I don't. It's not my go-to.
She's a reformed wolf, people. All right, so there you go.
I
That's my story. I'm sticking
Right.
to it. No, great job, Erin.
Right.
I can't wait to see more from you. Great team
Thank
you
you.
put together, and thank you for bringing it to the La Femme Film Festival. It's something that I can't wait to actually see. I'm definitely going to go ahead and purchase this so I can watch it, because I have some ideas that I think people need to know about, and I think you have the team to do it. So I think if you guys are for hire, I have a script just waiting that includes
Yeah,
wolves and vampires, but we
I'm
call them
in.
wolvies.
Wolfies. I'm going to tell you something. Actually, one of my nicknames in my old band was Wolfie. That's funny.
Oh, really? Yeah. Well, it's
Yeah.
about a band called the
What?
Wolves.
Oh, we
Or
got to
wolf.
talk. We got to talk.
Yeah, they're wolvacious. So
What? That's amazing.
it's
That
a whole
sounds
thing.
incredible.
All right. Make it a great day. Thank you for spending time with us. It is the 18th annual La Femme International Film Festival. It's happening this week. It's on demand. Go check it out. Great film. You're going to see more from Erin, I guarantee it. And great job to the entire team. Make it a great one, okay?
Thank you so much. We're very excited to be part of the LA Femme Film Festival. So thank you.
Absolutely. More after this.